we talk about team one unfolding. What about team two game unfolding? Now, team two game unfolding is an entire different animal because team one game is always focused on the result, but team two game is focused on person's training development. It's focusing on how do you upgrade everyone from 1.0 to 2.0, because your entire function as a team two is how to elevate people's leadership. So if we're saying team one has 4 buckets, team two you just have 1 bucket. And every team leader you're gonna enroll in that bucket. And so when you're unfolding a team two game, you're gonna first talking to a team leader, and you got to pre-unfold how your team leader's game is gonna look like.
So it's almost like they're living inside the team two bucket, or the second bucket.
Yes. So and so on the second bucket, the possibility you're creating for your team leader is going to be exclusive in the leadership, because this is training development. So you got to have your team leader excited in playing with you, because your team leader wants and convinced about the 2.0 version is going to happen in three months. And when she's enrolled, when you do the unfolding, you are going to focusing on how your team leader is talking to her team member. So instead of your team leader actually saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, you're going to asking your team leader saying, okay, fantastic. You have a social media campaign, and that social media campaign will generate $3,000 revenue in 3 months. Fantastic. Now, I am going to request you to bring this to 10 people in your life, and then ask everyone, give you 5 ideas how to get to $3,000 in 3 months. So you're gonna push your team leader to start sharing the milestones into the person in her life.
You have a little hand icon.
Oh, I see.
Let me read. I don't know if I can put it down. Can you? Oh, it lowered itself. Okay.
Okay. So you're basically treating your team leader as team one.
You have a team of team ones on your team two game, basically.
Correct. And it doesn't matter whether your team leader is part of Landmark or part of the team. You treat them as team one. Mm-hmm. And you ask them to go out by creating their own game, by utilizing the creation process we talked in previous video. And you also emphasize to your team leader, when they create their own game, it has to be a team effort. It's not gonna be your team leader gonna just sitting in the dark room by herself and looking at computer screen and creating her game. No, you're causing your team leader to become a team leader by enrolling a bunch of people. And again, it's exactly the same process. The first 1 week, you ask your team leader to go out, talk to 10 people, and ask each people to give 5 ideas. And then when a team leader coming back report to you, you work the team leader through, and by picking the feasible opportunity out of all the ideas people share, and then also start talking to those people by enrolling them into team member. And through this entire process, what you're learning is how to create a team one. and your team leader is learning of how to create a teamwork. So at the end of the 3 months, what your team leader is getting is training development. Because before that, your team leader is long walk. She's like, she has been doing everything by herself. But at the end of 3 months, your team leader is saying, oh my God, okay, now her way of thinking will change. And anything she does, the first thing she was thinking is, I'm going to share with 10 people. And you alters how she thinks in trying to accomplish anything. And your training development is to actually making that effective. Now you can talk to anybody and making him a team one. And that's your training development as a team two.
Brilliant.